12th question. If you hear a gunshot 2 seconds after it is fired, how far away from the gun are you? So let us imagine that a gun, whenever it is fired, sound is produced and this sound reaches us. Okay, how long it takes? You hear the gunshot after 2 seconds. How much time? 2 seconds. There is no concept of echo here. So what you're asked to find out is the distance between the gun and the given person. So you need to find out our distance from the gun. So there is no concept of echo, there is no reflecting surface over here. The general formula, the generalized formula you will be taking is speed equals to distance travelled by the sound to that of the time taken. So the value of speed itself is given as 330 meter. Distance travel you are asked to find out. Let us assume it as d and the time given is 2 seconds. Hence from this, if you simplify this, 330 into 2 is the value of d, or d is found to be 660 meters. So, how far are we from the gun? We are at a distance of 660 meters from the gun. Here, these options does not satisfy the given question, children. If it is a concept of echo, then you may get the answer as 330 because instead of d, you need to take it as 2d. The 2 and 2 gets cancelled, d will be 330 at that case. But here, the simple direct question was asked because there is no concept of reflecting surface and there is no concept of echo. So, the distance between us and the gun is calculated as 660 meters. So, your proper answer for this is 660 meters. Okay, well, let us move to the next question. 13th one, a person fires a gun in front of a building 167 meters away. So, how far is the building, children? The distance between the man and the building is 167 meters. If the speed of the sound is 334 meters, calculate the time in which he hears an echo. So, very clear, we have speed equals to 2d by t. Here is a building, here is your man. And the distance between the man and the building is given as 167 meters. D itself is given as 167 meters and speed is given as 334 meters. So, substituting, find out the value of t. We have t can be given as 2d by v, bringing the t here and the v other side. 2 into d is 167 upon speed of sound is 334. Very clearly 167 goes 2 times and here 2 and 2 gets cancelled. So, you are left with 1. So, how much time it takes? 1 second or 1.06 to hear the echo. Well, the next question, 14th one. An echo is heard after 0.8 second when a person fires a cracker of 132.8 meters from a high building. What is the speed of sound? So, what is given again here? A high building was given and here is a person. This person fires a cracker. Okay. Who is at a distance of 132.8 meters from a tall, high building. You are asked to find the speed of the sound. So, what is given means d itself is given and time is given. So, speed of the sound you are asked to find. D is 132.8 meters, time is 0.8 seconds. So, you have to find out the value of speed. As we know that speed equals to 2d by t because he hears an echo. So, substituting all the values 2 into 132.8 upon 0.8. So, let us multiply both the numerator as well as denominator with 10. If you multiply 132.8 with 10, it will become 1328. So, 2 into 1328. 0.8 into 10 will be your 8. So, simplifying this, 8 goes 1, 8 6 jar 48, again 8 6 jar 48. So, 2 into 166 will be how much, children? 6 2s 12, 3 and 3. So, the speed of the sound is found to be 332 meter per second. Hence, the second option must be true. Okay. So, children, moving to the level 3 questions, a little complex, but the concept is almost the same. Speed equals to 2d by t. So, a man stands in between two cliffs. So, what is given? Let us picturize this. Here is a cliff and here is one more cliff. And what is given means a man stands between these two cliffs. A man stands between two cliffs and fires a gun. He hears two successive echoes after 3 seconds and 5 seconds. So when this person fires a gun, the sound travels this way and again returns back. Here also it goes and again reflects back. Okay. Let us suppose that the distance between the man and the first cliff be d1 and here be some d2. For this case, the first case, the time taken to hear the echo is 3 seconds, t1. And here the time taken is given as 5 seconds. So, two different cases. So, you are asked to find out the distance between the two cliffs. From the picture, it's very clear that the distance between the two cliffs is nothing but d is equals to d1 plus d2. So, let us try to find out the values of d1 and d2 separately and then add upon to get the value of d. First of all, concentrating on d1. Children, we know the formula for v as 2d by t, or d can be written as vt by 2. So, based on that, let us solve the conditions. First one, to find out the value of d1, it is equals to sound the same air, okay, speed of sound is same between the two cliffs because the air medium is not changing. So, speed is same v into t1 upon 2. So, v is found to be 330 and how much time for the first cliff? This is first cliff and this is second cliff. Time to hear the echo is 3 seconds. Where is it? Yes, the first case 3 seconds upon 2. Simplifying this, how much are we getting? 2 ones, 6 2s 12. And 5, multiplying this, 5 3s 15, 19, 4, 95 meters. So, the distance between the first cliff and the man is found to be 495 meters. Let us also try to find out the distance between the second cliff and the man. The same speed, same medium, so same speed, v into the second time taken upon 2. So, speed is now 330 meters per second, time is 5 seconds. Time is 5 seconds upon 2. Again, you get the same value, that is here 165. So, 5 multiplied with 165 is how much, children? 5 5s 25, 32, 825 meters. So, from here to here the distance was found to be 495 meters and from here to here the distance was found to be 825 meters. Therefore, the total distance between the two cliffs is d1 plus d2, that is 495 plus 825. So, let us add upon, children. 5 plus 5 it is 10 and 9 13, again 13. So, 1330 meters. Is that all clear? Let us add once again, children. 495 and 825. Yes, 1320. How much is that? 1320 meters, and the first option must be true. I think the concept is clear. The picture itself gives you more clarity. So, the totals distance between the two cliffs is found to be 1320 meters. Now, the next question. A man stands in between two cliffs and explodes a cracker. Again, here also two cliffs. Here is your one cliff and here another cliff. Okay, two different cliffs. And what is that? A man stands between the two cliffs and explodes a cracker. He hears the first echo after 0.6 seconds. So, T1 is found to be 0.6 seconds and the second echo after 2.4 seconds. As similar to the previous problem, calculate the distance between the two cliffs. This distance, let me take it as d1. The other distance, let me take it as d2. So, what you need to find out? You need to find out the value of the distance. D is equals to d1 plus d2. Okay, so here we go. The value of d1 is nothing but vt1 by 2. V is 336 into t1 is 0.6 upon 2. So, simplifying this, how much you are getting, children? This 2 goes 0.3 times. So multiplying it further, we have 6 3s, 18, 3 3s 9, 10, and again 3 3s 9, 10. So 100.8 meters. The distance between the first cliff and the man is 100.8 meters. Let us also try to find out the value of D2, whose formula is VT2 by 2. V is again 336 meters per second and time is 2.4 seconds upon 2. Let us simplify this further. So this 2 goes 1.2 times. So 336 into 1.2. Let us find it out, children. This will be 403.2. How much is that, children? It is found to be 403.2 meters. The distance between the second cliff and the man is 403.2 meters. So now we need to find out the total distance. It's nothing but D1 plus D2. What is D1? 100.8 plus D2 is 403.2, and this was found to be 8 and 2 is 10. 1 is carried, 4. And that's it. 4 plus 1 is 5. So 504.0, or simply we can write it as 504 meters. So what is the answer, children? The distance between the two cliffs is found to be 504 meters, and hence option number 3 must be true. Well, now the last question, 17th one. A dog barks in a park and hears its echo after 0.5 seconds. Dog barks, hears an echo, time is given 0.5 seconds. If the sound of its bark got reflected by a nearby building, find the distance between the dog and the building. The same, the generalized normal question. So here is your dog and this dog starts barking. So you have to find out the distance between the dog and the building. Okay, so here we go. We know the formula. V is equals to 2D by T, or D is equals to V into T by 2. So based on that, let us substitute all the values given. So D, you're asked to find out. Speed of the sound is given as 346 meter per second. And how much time it took, children? It was given as 0.5 seconds. The time taken to hear an echo is 0.5 seconds whole upon 2. That's it. So after simplifying this further, how much you'll be getting? 2 1s, 7 and 3. So 0.5 upon 173 is 86.5 meters. So 173 into 0.5, how much you're getting it as? 86.5 meters. So the distance between the dog and the building is found to be 86.5 meters. So with this, let us conclude this concept and let us meet once again in the next concept. Until then, take care and keep practicing. Thank you, children.